Novel or story? Describe a story or novel that was particularly interesting to you. You should say what story or novel it was, why you decided to read it, when you read it, how you felt about it. I'd like to share with you one of the most inspiring and thought-provoking books I've ever read, The Alchemist, a novel that truly left a mark on my heart and mind. You might have come across it already, but if not, do yourself a favor and give it a chance. Especially if you're someone searching for meaning or direction in life, I actually discovered it by total accident. A few months ago, while browsing through a small local bookstore on a rainy afternoon, I stumbled upon it out of the blue. I'd heard of Paulo Coelho's novel before, of course, it's pretty famous. But to be honest, despite its reputation, I'd always assumed it might be too philosophical or overhyped for my taste. You know, philosophical fiction usually isn't my cup of tea. However, something about the simplicity of the cover and the way the first few lines were written really drew me in. I decided to give it a try, and once I started, I couldn't stop. The story follows a young shepherd named Santiago who dreams of finding treasure near the Egyptian pyramids. But as you read, it becomes clear that the real treasure isn't something material at all. The novel gently teaches that the greatest riches lie in the journey itself, through following dreams, growing, and learning from every twist and turn along the way. I read it during a stressful time in my life when I was feeling uncertain about the future. I remember finishing it late at night, closing the book slowly, and just sitting there in the quiet. I felt a mix of emotions, but above all, I felt reconnected to myself. It reminded me that it's okay not to have all the answers right away. What matters is to keep moving forward and to go with the flow. You know, what makes The Alchemist so powerful is its simplicity. It doesn't try to impress with complex language or heavy theories. Instead, it uses parables, symbols, and a kind of gentle wisdom that feels timeless. The ideas of pursuing your personal legend, trusting the universe, and finding meaning in even the smallest experiences, these are things that stick with you long after you've turned the last page. In short, The Alchemist didn't just entertain me, it gave me new hope and helped me see my life in a better way. For that reason, I believe this book is a friend to anyone trying to find their own path. It's the kind of book you want to keep on your shelf, not just to reread, but to return to whenever you need a little guidance. Phrases and idiomatic expressions. Inspiring and thought-provoking, encouraging and making you think deeply about life or ideas, left a mark on my heart and mind, had a deep emotional and mental impact, very memorable. Do yourself a favor, a friendly way to strongly suggest doing something good for yourself, searching for meaning or direction in life, trying to understand your purpose or figure out what to do in life, by total accident, without planning or intention. Unexpectedly, stumbled upon it out of the blue, found it unexpectedly and suddenly, without looking for it, not my cup of tea, not something I usually enjoy or prefer, drew me in, attracted my attention or interest deeply. Once I started, I couldn't stop. The book was so engaging that I had to keep reading. The real treasure isn't something material, the most valuable thing isn't money or objects, but something deeper, like wisdom or experience. Riches lie in the journey itself, the experiences and lessons along the way are the true reward, not the final goal. Twist and turn, unexpected changes or events in life or a story, reconnected to myself, felt emotionally and mentally in touch with who I really am. Not to have all the answers right away, it's okay not to understand everything or know what to do immediately. Keep moving forward, continue making progress or trying, even when uncertain. Parables, symbols, and gentle wisdom, simple stories and metaphors that teach life lessons in a calm, thoughtful way, pursuing your personal legend, following your unique purpose or dream, a central idea in The Alchemist. Trusting the universe, believing that things will work out as they are meant to, stick with you long after you've turned the last page, stay in your memory, or influence you well beyond finishing the book. Helped me see my life in a better way, changed my perspective to something more positive or insightful, trying to find their own path, looking for personal purpose, direction, or identity, go with the flow, accept things as they come, without too much resistance. What makes it so powerful is its simplicity. It's effective because it's clear, gentle, and not overly complex. Return to whenever you need a little guidance. Reread the book for comfort, clarity, or advice during tough times. Preparing these sample answers takes a lot of time, but your support keeps me going. If you find my content helpful, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and connect with me through these links. I've also added them in the video description. Your encouragement means everything to me.